players like myself and my partner, we say this is
boy.
football.
Okay, we live.
It's
your boy King Madden. I know I haven't streamed in a while. Lit right now. I'm still lit from yesterday. I'm hungover. My hands are jittery. Fucked up. I just want to get this game out of the way. You know how you gotta play your games in the league, man. Rain, sleet, hail, snow. You gotta play.
Set to kick off.
Even if I was sick, I gotta play.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Got my G-Man. He got the Ravens. This league right here I'm playing in is called Schools and Sessions. Short name is SIS. I can't really play how I want to play in this league right here, but you know, I'm trying my best. Right here, got too many rules, man.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I'm the last.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep.
I see a lot of people doing that. Where this one I just played this guy. He does like a little, like he'll do like a slot formation. That type of formation and just do like a zig out. That must be like a YouTube thing, to be honest. I see a lot of people doing that. I think it's like a glitch thing or something. There's a lot of people doing that. Play head-to-head. I seen a lot of people doing that. I played this other guy. He kept doing it every time I played him. I see a lot of people doing that route. It's like a route where they do like a close formation. They just send a speed wide out to the left side and on an angle. There's no route that go like that. So it's like some type of glitch or something that they're doing.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is
single for niggas that don't really play Madden don't really know, so they get their ass busted. There's a lot of people I see doing that shit a lot. They do like a close formation like this and send like a speedy wide receiver on that corner. And he just did that. Here YouTube with this guy right here. He gets all his plays off of YouTube and other people.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
3-4 odd pitch. He still do that.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jones, pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
That's caught by Penny. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Gimmicks.
18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Got my own scheme.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Jones.
Is it me or he held the shit out of my tight end?
Yeah,
you see that shit?
Von Miller in there to get him.
That nigga held the shit out of that. Look at my tight end. Can't even get out. Look. He's going to do a quick out. He couldn't even move. That's crazy. I was looking for the quick out. He couldn't move. That's all right.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
What you got? Play to win. I think YouTube destroyed Madden, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade sixes for threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Right back to Dobbins on first. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Jones now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Jones going to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Taken in at the 22. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And they got like 4
this
number 1
running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Receiver. I know you can put a receiver as a wildcat. Speed everywhere. That thing, nigga. What's that?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's going to float this one. This is caught at the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 47 yards.
That dude right there is speed 97. Nobody on my team got near that. Highest.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Score, Ravens 14, Giants 3.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Ryan on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
They'll run here with Dobbins.
Yo, that
and he is
inside
into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
brought down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Dobbins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th and 1.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field.
30-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
Through an opening, and there he goes. 20. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Give me a cup, get some water or something. My fucking head is killing me. Thanks for the notification.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, and nothing but daylight ahead. The 40, the 20, 10.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Ravens will extend their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Giant ball carrier.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Got a man, Slayton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
Down, New York.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, boy.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
But I have a theory about
has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game.
Now in the league,
out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house.
Oh, nice block.
A run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
That was a nice
Something
block.
in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Trying shit out.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
Relax and daisy, yo. Down, I do that down. You better chill, buddy. You better chill. Yo, my fucking head hurt, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Complete to
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Makes the score. Ravens.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, you better not lose, and I'm not even serious right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
That's too fast.
It's caught at the 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And this carries into the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Need speed in this game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
They'll run with Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Complete.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Matt Judon there on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
To Darius Slayton.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
63-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Giants.
So make some room next to Tom Dempsey on the NFL's all-time field goal distance leaderboard. That's going to go down officially as a 63-yarder.
Let's not forget about David Akers, Jason Elam, and Sebastian Janikowski, too. So now Matt Prater at 64 has got a little bit of company up near the top spot. That was one heck of a kick right there.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Give me props for that kick.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins.
Look at this.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so.
Still
to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down by Jabril.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They stay on the ground, again it's Hines. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Fuck. I want to try something, but I ain't even got the formation, bro. This shit's making me mad right now. I want to try something out.
On 3rd down, Dobbins, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a first down following a gain of 3. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Change that.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the
that drive that really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise,
Methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I know how to combat that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Complete to Damian Ratley. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
The Giants on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. It's Barkley on the counter. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. And this is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On first down, Dobbins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
2nd and 5. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, catch made by Slayton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. And yes, he found Toilolo. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Jones throwing again. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton, 36 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead.
His kick.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Ravens 52. Giants 34.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They begin the drive with Hines. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by James Bradbury.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run again with Hines. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Hines. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Yeah, he'll find Hall. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
33-yard line.
I'm a little confused. How do you get burned from inside when you're playing inside?
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great